Alright, so hey guys, so for today's video we have a sketchbook update or sketchbooks update because I have about 3 sketchbooks I want to show you for this video, and I'm sorry that I'm uploading this video late. I've been at my grandmother's, so yeah. And I'm not going to explain much about these pieces, so if you want like a more detailed explanation, I have a more detailed explanation on these pieces on my Instagram because I've uploaded some, not all, but some of these pieces to my Instagram, so I'll link or I'll put that in the description, and you can ask me comments if, you want to know anything in the comments below. That's the comment section for, to ask the questions and other things. You can do that there. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. And yeah, so we have this sketchbook, which is the first one. I finished it about 3 weeks ago, and it has a little French good doodle star on it, and it says, "Imagination is more important than knowledge, Albert Einstein." And then we start off with some very pretty gold pages, and then we have this drawing of my O.C. Jackson because I'm working on developing him more, so that I want to draw him more, because, yeah. Then we have a drawing of my O.C. Olson, and I don't like this drawing because I don't think he would wear this type of dress. Also, he doesn't look real, like, humanish. He almost looks like a doll. Like, something about his face makes him look like a doll rather than, like, a demon or human or whatever. He just looks like a doll. I don't like that. And then we have this drawing of my O.C. Lavender in like a pose, I guess. I thought I needed to be more poseful, so I didn't finish it. Then we have this drawing of my O.C. Lavender being proud of Mike. And the reason Mike doesn't have blue hair is because this was before Mike dyed his hair blue. So his natural hair color is brown, and so is Lavender's. It's going to be a ship drawing, but I didn't finish it. And then we have this drawing of the Dipper Goes to War AU. I want to do like a full speed paint of this AU on my account at some point, so I'll explain more of it when I do that speed paint. But it says, "Death falls like raindrops, and so do her tears." Concept design for character. And then this is a drawing of Olson's dad, Ned Clark Maritime. And yeah, I think it's really cute-ish. Cute-ish. Cute as Olson's dad gets. And then this is a drawing for another AU I want to do a speed paint of at some point on this account. And it's the Hogwarts AU. I drew Nick in this AU. And Nick is holding a broomstick. And he would be a Gryffindor. And he would be on the Gryffindor Quidditch team. This is also sort of based off of something I saw on one of Taddy 1907's sketchbook updates. And yeah. Drawing of my O.C. Jenny because we were talking about African Americans in civics class. A drawing of my O.C. Olson that I think has very good proportions and anatomy. Well, good compared to the rest of the drawings in this sketchbook at least, I guess. Another drawing of him in a dress I didn't like as much. A drawing of my O.C. Mike and Ben in demon form, even though I don't like to draw them on the same page. I did just to practice with their demon forms. Drawing of Pajama Sam because somebody in my class was wearing a mask and cape like Pajama Sam's. So that inspired me to draw Pajama Sam because they reminded me of Pajama Sam. And if you don't know what Pajama Sam is, you should look it up because it is one of my favorite video games ever. A pose. I think this has good anatomy, but I don't like the pose. I don't think I did the pose properly. Drawing of Beatrice I do not like. Drawing of a soccer ball for practice. I drew my O.C. Nick kicking a soccer ball. I like this drawing, except I think the pose is stiff with it, so yeah. The pose could have been a little more motionful since he's literally in action, or doing the action in the drawing. And I didn't convey that emotion too well. Drawing of my O.C. expressions, and yeah, I think these O.C. expressions are really cute. I especially like this one for Olson. I think this is like the cutest expression of Olson ever, and it makes me fangirl a little bit because he's so cute in this expression. Oh gosh, Olson's expressions are cute. And then we have Nick's. None of Nick's really stick out as like really cute like Olson's do. Drawing that my friend did of my O.C. Gampson. This was supposed to be another drawing of Nick kicking like up the soccer ball on his knee, but I didn't finish it because I messed up the coloring there. This was supposed to be an anatomy page, but I don't think I did it properly because the proportions and anatomy on this are still very cartoony. So if you have any tips for how I can improve my proportions and anatomy, leave them in the comments below and I'll try and remember those tips, or I'll write them down or something. because I need to work on that a lot, and I know I do, so yeah. I'm working on it. This was based off a roleplay scenario with me and my friend, and that was like probably one of our favorite roleplays we've ever done this year, so yeah. And then this is just a drawing from back when Ben and Lavender were a shipped couple, because they were dating at one point, but now they're both broken up and they have a mixed chemistry. I mean, Lavender wants to kill Ben, so very poor chemistry. But then Ben still is in love with Lavender. And the words say, when somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. When she loved me, every hour spent together lives within my heart. Then we have a drawing of my OC Gamson, and he's just going, I'm sorry, but did I say you could look at me? And he's getting all mad because he's being his uptight, not want to socialize, emo self. And I really like this drawing. This one and the Hogwarts AU with Nick are one of my two favorite drawings in the sketchbook, actually. Drawing of Nick based off an OC I saw on Instagram. Olsen, drawing of Olsen based off an OC I saw on Instagram. Concepts for videos I didn't end up doing because I didn't like how they were coming out as concepts. A drawing of Bridget and Ron I didn't end up finishing because I didn't like it, but I started it on an Instagram live stream. Drawing of Nick I really hated because he looked way too much like a girl. And then I was working on doing a redesign for my OC Nathan because the design I had before this looked way too much like Nick, so I ended up going with this redesign for Nathan. Drawing of Beatrice because I felt like I haven't drawn her in a while. And I'm actually out of practice with drawing my main OCs to the point where I struggle a little trying to draw them, which is weird because it's not like I'm bad at drawing girls. I can draw girls really well, and it's not like I'm bad at drawing boys, so I don't know why I struggle with them, because they're not subject matter I'd normally struggle with. It's just those characters. And then I actually drew this for Beatrice's birthday live stream, so I'll link to that somewhere here if I remember. I'll link to that video, but I drew this for the speed paint for that video, and I really like this drawing quite a lot. It is probably another one of my favorite drawings in this sketchbook, along with the other two favorite drawings previously stated. Drawing of Olsen's mom, who is a nurse because she has healing powers, so she got drafted into being a nurse for healing powers. Drawing of Olsen in a ribbon dress, because Olsen likes to wear sparkly dresses, ribbon dresses, and flowery, springtimey dresses quite a lot. Those are his favorite type of dresses to wear. Drawing of Olsen's mom again, just for practice. Drawing of Nathan in his redesign style, because I needed to practice with his redesign style to see how it actually looked on Nathan. Drawing of Olsen's demon, not Olsen, drawing of Nick. Drawing of Nick's demon pet, drawing of Nick's three-headed demon pet dog, which is the common household pet for most demons, even though demons can get their hands on other types of pets. Well, other types of dog pets from different realms. Drawing of Gamson's pet bat, drawing of Derek's pet snake. Drawing of Lavender, Crocus, and Mike's pet cat Juno. More drawings of Juno, but I wasn't liking how the Juno drawings were coming out, so I decided to draw my OC Olsen and Nick kissing. This is another one of my all-time favorite drawings in this sketchbook. I think this is so cute, and it gives me the feels every time because they're being little cutesy bootsies kissing, because they're my babies and they kiss. And then drawing my OC's kissing gave me the wonderful ability to draw Juno. Finally, I drew him properly. I was to where I was happy with it. And then I redrew this drawing of Olsen and Nick kissing, but in demon form. So this is the same kiss, but they're doing it in their demon form. And it says Nick's demon form. Rawr. And then it says, FYI, Nick thinks Olsen is sexy and hot in demon form. Like, rawr, 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 rawr. Yeah. Another drawing of Nathan in his redesign style, or his style now, I guess, just for more practice, because I don't draw Nathan enough. And then I was doing concepts for prom because I did a role play where my OCs go to prom, and this is what I thought Jessica. This is what I thought Jessica's prom dress would look like. So I'm happy with it. And then this is a drawing of Crocus with crocus flowers around him. It was supposed to be like the crocus version of the lavender drawing I did for the speed paint. So it's like the crocus version of that. So it looks a lot like that drawing. Drawing of Nick in a Demon Demolishers soccer/football hat. So he's just sporting off his team by wearing a Demon Demolishers soccer/football hat he would have bought at the school spirit store. And a lot of people on Instagram liked this drawing. So yeah. Drawing of Gender Bent Olkson here and here. So Oakley, which is Gender Bent Olkson, and a little doodle of Gender Bent Nick, which is Nicole. And then for that same prom roleplay, my friend came up with the idea that Nick would ask Olkson to prom by giving Olkson a dress, and then Olkson would pull out the dress, and there'd just be a little card on it that would say, "Will you go to prom with me?" And I thought that was the cutest idea ever, that's how Nick would ask Olkson to prom. So I had to draw what I thought that dress would look like, and this was one concept of what I thought that dress outfit would look like. And then this is the concept I ended up going up with. And I like to call this dress and or outfit the Nick dress. So this is like the little Nick dress that Olkson owns, because it's blue, like Nick's color blue, like his hoodie blue, and it's really cute. And Olkson loves this dress. It's like his favorite dress because Nick gave it to him, and that's like the cutest thing ever. So I'm happy my friend came up with that idea. And then just a little collage. And then I drew my internet friend Brandon's OC as a superhero for an art trade. I practiced drawing some butterflies because my art teacher wanted me to do a painting of a butterfly. I drew Mike, more butterfly practice. And then I practiced with real life because I'm working on practicing with that right now. So drawing of cake realistically because I got hungry, and a drawing of a skeleton realistically. Drawing of Mike, and he's just going, "Can you just leave me alone? Gosh, so what if I'm not okay right now? I wouldn't tell you anyway, you dirtbag." Because he gets very uptight if people try and ask him about his emotions, because he doesn't like to share his emotions with people, really. Drawing of Bridget, and I think the colors on this are really cute, and I really think this drawing is just really cute. It's another one of my favorite drawings in this sketchbook. A drawing of my OC Sophia, and drawing of my OC Hannah, because I don't draw those characters enough. And out of all my main OCs, I struggle the least with trying to draw these characters and Ben. So yeah, but I struggle a lot with Beatrice all the time. And Sophia's just going, "I'm a part of the meme team." Well, Hannah's saying that, not Sophia. I always muck up their names when I'm trying to talk about them because they're twins. Drawing of Bill. There's actually a speed paint for this on my Instagram because someone I know in real life requested I do that speed paint for my Instagram. And then this is a drawing of Olkson's mom again. I gave her like an outfit that isn't just her nurse outfit. So this is like her non-nurse outfit that I draw her in. And she's just going, "Olkson, tell me the truth. Did or didn't Tuck and Tucker call you a fag?" Because yeah, concept I absolutely hated. And then it says who, what, where, why, when. And then that is it for this sketchbook. So yeah, moving on to the next one, which is just this one. And on the front of this sketchbook we have a UK flag, some rainbows because gay, a Hello Kitty baking something because it reminds me of Ben because he bakes things too. SpongeBob, another Hello Kitty sticker because I'm terrific, another rainbow because gay, SpongeBob, skull and crossbone because so emo, and another skull because so emo. And then on the inside of the sketchbook, we just have more stickers. A Canadian sticker, a Dory sticker, an ice cream, another gay rainbow sticker, pink smiley face, yellow smiley face. I forget what this sticker's from, and I forget what this sticker's from. Another ice cream, slice of my life, watermelon thing that smells like watermelons. Another gay rainbow sticker, blue smiley face sticker, beluga whale from Finding Dory, an eye piece of paper, lapis lazuli, and another scented watermelon sticker, and this little sticker. over here. And then the first drawing in this sketchbook with this little Michigan sticker on it is of my OC Mike, and this was actually requested in a live stream, so I was taking requests, and somebody requested I draw my OC because I was taking OC requests, so I drew my OC Mike. They requested I draw Mike, and I drew him smoking because when he gets older, he's going to have a smoking addiction. That's going to be part of his story. He already sort of ish has one now, but not really ish. Not really, but he's smoking before, just not an addiction yet. More practices with butterflies for that painting. And more practices with butterflies for that painting. I think my mom drew this butterfly to show me how to draw one for that painting. And then I drew my OC Olsen really cutely. I have an explanation for this on my Instagram, but I'm not happy with that explanation. I'm kind of on the edge about how I explain this drawing on my Instagram, but you can still check it out there, even though I'm still working on that. I'm on the edge, okay, right now with that. But Olsen just going, hee hee hee. I'm happy as just being myself, if that's okay with you. And I think Olsen's looking super adorable in this drawing. It's slightly based off of something I saw online. I scribbled this out because I didn't like how the pose was coming out. I was trying to do some concept designs of what Beatrice's birth mother would look like. Because if you don't know about Beatrice, basically her birth mother and father died when she was 5 years old. And she was put up for adoption. And for the rest of her life after that, she lived with her adopted parents. So yeah, so her birth parents died. So I was kind of concepting what her birth mother would look like. Because I've only ever drawn her adopted parents and not her birth parents. And this is the design I ended up going up with. I don't know if this will be canon yet, but this is right now what I have designed for her birth mother to look like. Which is sad because she's dead now. But her birth mother was really sweet and everything. But that's a sad part of her story. And then these are just drawings of little Nicky. So this is what my OC Nick Nickerson looked like when he was like 5 or so years old. He looked like this. And he was really cute. And he used to be like shy when he was a little kid. So he was a little shy baby. And then this is actually the metal claws. And the metal claws are like the Tort's enemies. And this is their team symbol. And then this was the sketch I did for the birthday speed paint for Highly Invisible. I'll link to that somewhere here in a card as well. This is a drawing of Tucker. And if you don't know who Tucker is, he's basically Olsen's bully, who always bullies Olsen and Nick for being gay. And he used to be friends with Nick until Nick became gay, and now he hates Nick because he is the biggest homophobe to ever live in the demon realm. It's just supposed to be a drawing of Olsen, like, daydreaming in study class, or sleeping in study class, I guess. Drawing of Olsen's mom I didn't finish because I didn't like how it was coming out and it smudged. Drawing of Olsen and Nick just being all cuddly, and Nick is just going, Olsen, your arms / cuddle is so comforting. Because, And then I just wrote, if I had $1 for every time I drew Olsen and Nick, I could make a poor country rich. Because that is the truest thing I've ever told myself. This got smudged with graphite from the drawing on the other side of this, but this is just Olsen and Nick kissing. And it's cute. The only thing I don't like is that Nick is the same height as Olsen, and no, Nick is short. He's like a little marshmallow compared to Olsen. This was supposed to be like a realistic drawing of like a glass for practice with realism, but I messed it up and didn't want to finish it. This is one concept of Olsen's children. So they're going to end up adopting 2 children, Olsen and Nick. Not biological children, but adopting 2 children. One of them will be a girl, and one of them will be a boy. And this was a concept for the girl child. I did a lot of concepts of her, yeah. But I made her look too old in that drawing. She's only supposed to look like she's 4. And then this is the concept I ended up going up with, where she's like supposed to be 3 or 4 in this drawing. Maybe 5. But, yeah. Because they'd adopt her when she was a toddler. And then this was supposed to be like Nick holding the child, but I messed up Nick because he looked, obviously he doesn't look any older, so, and that's supposed to be when they're older, they're supposed to adopt a child. And then this is just a drawing of Nick, and he's supposed to be at the Demon Realm version of Dunkin' Donuts, which would be Dinkin' Donuts, which is just a ripoff of Dunkin' Donuts. And he's just there sipping coffee, and he's going, "Oxen, please. We both know I like my coffee iced, and my boy is hot." Because Nick's life is literally just making awful puns for a living. That's his life. And then over on this side, we have a sketch of Jessica practicing with sitting down poses, which I'm terrible at. Oh my god, no, it's ugly. No, I hate these drawings, but I was trying at least. But they're so ugly. Jessica. I hate those sketches so much. Sketch I didn't finish. Another sketch I'm not too fond of. I ended up like doing this digitally, so I actually have the digital version of this. So yeah, the digital version of this is on my Instagram. Drawing of a character, Zeppy, who I have not introduced yet, and I won't officially introduce till later on. This was just for something I was doing with one of my internet friends. Drawing of Oaks and Nick, because my OC, well, not my OC, my internet friend Brandon requested I draw them as chibis. So I did a little Eastery chibi thing, and Nick is just going, "Oakson, get back here. You know I can't run as fast as you." And that's cute. I think this is a cute drawing. It's on my Instagram as well. I posted it for like Easter. I practiced doing realistic drawings of cars. So this is like the front of a car, but the proportions are totally out of whack here. And this was the back of a truck, which is another proportion thing out of whack. I'm not going to read this, but if you want, you can pause and read this, but it's just Nick. And Nick is crying because I got very emotional about Nick's backstory. And I'm working on developing like the sad emotional side of his backstory. So yeah. Not his backstory, but like his now story rather than his backstory. A bunch of doodles of Hannah. And these are all very bad because I am very out of practice with drawing Hannah. A drawing of a new OC I have also yet to introduce, so I won't explain too much about her. Practice with anatomy. I got the anatomy wrong on this one, but then this is the best anatomy drawing I've probably ever done. And I practiced drawing anatomy with my OC Jackson, and I'm actually really happy with the anatomy on this. But I know one or two people will tell me that the anatomy on this is shit, so yeah. And then it's just a drawing of Wilson Nick, because again, I'm working on Nick's sad side, so Nick just getting emotional. He got a lot of emotions out in this sketchbook with Nick. And then it goes, "Everyone makes mistakes. I've had more than my fair share. I know we can make it better than it ever was." And that's based off a song that I heard. And then this is just like a collage based off something Doodle Date did, because Doodle Date uploaded a video, was it yesterday, I believe? Not today, but yesterday, where they drew on sticky notes, or notepad sticky notes, or whatever. And I wanted to try and do something like that, so I did like a sticky note collage here. We have a drawing of Bill Cipher, a drawing of my OC Nick, a drawing of like the heart organ, a drawing of some blueberries, a little cat drawing peeping out there, a drawing of a cup that I had on a table, a drawing of a potted plant outside, and then a drawing of a lamp. I really like the drawing of the lamp for some reason, and the Bill Cipher drawing. I don't know why, I just really like those drawings. And then I was practicing writing out the demon, like the demon hand script. So this is what the original demon handwriting looked like. And these are the letters of the demon alphabet. They now use like English, but they used to write like this before they became all humanized. And then my friend was talking to me on, well, she was talking to me on FaceTime, and she told me that she drew Mike in a beanie, and so I wanted to see what Mike would look like in a beanie, because she was talking about Mike in a beanie, so I wanted to draw that. So I drew Mike in a beanie, because it's cute, and Mike's in a beanie. And I might color this one, so yeah. Some realistic drawings of some outdoor stuff I saw. And then my friend drew a drawing of her OC in the back of the sketchbook. And then there is nothing else in this sketchbook. I hope I have enough time to finish this, but if the video randomly ends, then yeah, I probably will have gotten through most of it. Started off this sketchbook. This was my painting sketchbook thing, so I only did paints in this, because this is my painting pad, and I like to have a specific sketchbook kept separately for paintings. So yeah, that's what this was for. And yeah, we have a drawing of Happy here, or a sketch of Happy here. Painting Happy, but I didn't like how this painting was coming out. I think it's really ugly. And then we have this painting I did of Nick, which actually fell out of the sketchbook that I went and grabbed for a second. So yeah, painting of Nick. I'm kind of on the edge if I like this one or not. I'm not too sure if I'm happy with it or not. Painting that was slightly inspired by Beatrice with short hair, but slightly wasn't. Just a concept-y thing. And then these are like my favorite paintings in here. I'll link to the video, but I actually have a live stream, because I used to do live streams on Instagram before I moved. No, I used to do live streams on YouTube before I moved to Instagram, and I actually have this as a YouTube live stream video, and I'll try and link to that in the card as well, where I did the paintings of these. It's supposed to be my OC Lavender, Mike, and Ron, and I think these are like the best paintings I've ever done. I've never been able to create painting like this before, and paint came out really smooth on this one, so I'm really happy with it. And I also did this one in the same live stream I did the other two paintings, and it's my OC Hannah, so I'm gonna link to that live stream if I remember. And then I did this for an art trade, but it was someone's OC for an art trade, and in return they drew my OC Olsen. And then this is a drawing of, I believe her name is Tulip. Is it Tulip? I don't know. I don't remember her name, but the girl from Infinity Train, which is a Cartoon Network short that's on their Instagram, not their Instagram, it's Cartoon Network short that's on their YouTube, and it was a really good short that has the possibility to become a TV show if enough people like it. And I really liked Infinity Train. It reminded me of The Amazing World of Gumball, not The Amazing World of Gumball. It reminded me of regular show, Adventure Time, and Over the Garden Wall fused together as one TV show, so I really liked it. So if you like any of those shows that I listed, you should check out the mini-series thing on YouTube, on like Cartoon Network YouTube, Infinity Train. But I cannot remember her name, it slipped my mind. And then we have a drawing of Gender Bent Mike. So Gender Bent Mike, my OC would be Michelle. So this is a drawing of Michelle, who is Gender Bent Mike. And I like this drawing, except for the face smudged. There's some smudge in the face, so that's why it looks a little black. But I like the hair in this one. And nothing. Yeah, and the last thing we have is a drawing that my mom did that I claim looks like Jesus. So, yeah. That is it for the sketchbook update. If you enjoyed, then leave a comment if you enjoyed, and comment your favorite piece from the sketchbook, from the 3 sketchbooks I showed you down below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and give me tips to improve my art if you want, but just don't be mean about it, and bye!